Hi Taurus, welcome to the reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So, this is a yearly reading, 2021. Since January is already gone, I haven't included January into the reading, so it starts from February, to December. But to make up for that, you have a few extra cards, two romance oracle cards, and a card to represent your romance life in your romantic life in 2021. So the hangman is the energy of your romance life in 2021. So with this card, I am seeing it as seeing it things from a different perspective. So understanding yourself more in terms of your romantic life. Maybe what has happened before, what's happened in the past, your actions, other people's actions, and reflecting on those things. This is someone who's reflecting. Hangman is a card of someone who is seeing things like letting go of old things. So for you in 2021, likely you may be letting go of old energy, old romantic energy, and things like that. You also have the death card for the overall energy of the year. So death, rebirth goes well with the hangman. Hangman, letting go of the old, letting in the new, seeing things from a different perspective. And letting go of the old could be a person or general energy or past hurt or things like that. Death, rebirth, again, renewal, so change. It's more refreshing, like coming out of your cocoon, basically. So you have the world and the Seven of Swords for February, and I see those two cards, and also the Death and Hangman could be overall energy of the year, or could happen randomly at any point in the year. This is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Um, So you do have the world, and in this card, she looks very bright and joyful and happy. She's accepting all that the universe has to offer to her. She's in the center. She feels her own center. She feels her own energy. Then you have the Seven of Swords. This is someone who's sneaking around, who's a bit more deceitful, who has something to hide. Kind of reminds me of a vigilante for some reason. I don't know why, but like, a bit like an assassin or a vigilante or something like that. But either way, this is someone who has something to hide. But it's kind of been exposed by the moon. So their face isn't being seen, but their actions are known. So, and you also have the Knight of Swords as well. Kind of basically a similar person. So rushing towards an action, but that's for a different month. So I'm going to leave that. So with this World and Seven of Swords, for some of you, these are two separate cards. For some of you, this is more feeling your own center, feeling your own deep pleasure, like feeling joyful in February, and really feeling the energy of all that the universe has to offer you. And for some of you, it's more about either you maybe sneaking around and doing something, or someone else sneaking around and doing something. Um, maybe making actions based on your own morals that would collide heavily with other people's morals, and may even hurt someone, possibly. Or Seven of Swords, so yeah, it could hurt someone. But also, this could, for some people, be more about a promise that's never fulfilled. Seven of Swords and the world together, a promise that's never fulfilled. Someone who's promising something but not actually doing it. Someone who is lying about something that they will do, or like kind of like a scam in a way, like seems too good to be true. And for some people, it's a bit more positive, where it's someone that seems secretive but isn't as secretive as they may seem. Although I am feeling the energy more of you know a scam kind of thing. So that's for February. Then you have the Knight of Swords, so rushing into things, not planning ahead, making quick decisions, hasty choices. And then you have the Three of Cups, so spending time with friends, connecting, bonding. I'm seeing this also as making promises as a friendship group, everlasting promises, really deepening that connection as well. Um, like a bond where it's like your sisters or brothers, that sort of thing. And really being there for each other. So maybe being there for your friend, or deepening your connection with your friends, or just spending time with your friends, like deepening the connection you have with your friends. So friendship is a huge part of April. Then you have May, Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles, just working on what you're doing. So continuing your own work, continuing your own daily routine. Nothing much happening, nothing much changing. But whatever it is you're doing could lead to a good, like to a goal of some sort, could lead to something good. But either way, just continuing on with what you're doing, just more for like things. The wheel keeps moving, basically. That the arrow keeps going, I guess, It's a better way to put it than the wheel. The wheel's a bit more different than that. The wheels change, so this is more of continuity. Then you have the Ten of Cups. So that is again deepening your bonds with someone. So spending time with someone. This is quite a social year for a lot of you, it seems. And it could be simply over the phone as well, because again, because of lockdown, some people can't actually be social in the way they were before. So Ten of Cups, spending time with, could be family, could be a loved one, could be a significant other. Um, really feeling complete, really feeling like you have all that you could ever wanted. Especially when you're around whoever this person is. So then you have the Devil for July. So this is temptation. This is I see this also as trickery, like being drawn towards something that may not necessarily be good for you, but because of either the words or whatever it is, but being unable to pull away from whatever it is. So kind of like an offer again, like I said, with offer too good to be true. But either way, this is temptation. So there could be some heavy temptations in July. Could be like maybe you've told yourself to stop doing something, and you're building up towards that. Could be that Eight of Pentacles. So building up towards stop, maybe some kind of habit, but you're unable to completely break away from the habit, especially in July. Then you have the Star for August. So the Star is hope. Also making a wish, being able to see that light at the other end of the tunnel. So being also for some people, for some of you, it could be being able to see where your future is leading to, and by that, like having that set goal in mind. So knowing what goal you're aiming towards. For some, it's more about generally finding hope. Um, and maybe even for some of you, delving more into your spirituality, trusting more in the universe as well, deepening your trust with the universe, with the Star. Um, then you have the Judgment card. So I see this is freedom, letting go of the clutter in the mind, so mental thoughts, letting go of fear of what other people say, think, or what other else. So revealing a bit more of yourself, which is also, does it say that there? Oh no, it's not there. Um, so then you have the Two of Swords. So where this is more letting go of that mental clutter, this is more of too much clutter in the mind, too much chatter. Actually, this is a choice between multiple things where both choices are difficult to make. Both decisions are difficult to make, and in fact, very confusing or complicated. Choices that seem to nag in your heads and just constantly follow you, and you can't really get rid of them because it's like an important choice that has to be made really quickly. So that is for is it July, August, September, October. So an important choice to be made in October. Um, without much foresight as well. An important choice without much foresight. Then you have the Three of Swords. So that is heartache, heartbreak. So for some of you, this is less about romance. For some of you, this is about romance, and it's not generally saying like a breakup forever. It could be different kinds of breakup. If it's a romance, it could be like a short term or long term. But either way, this is talking about separation. This is talking about heartache. Someone hurting your feelings. It could be someone simply close to you. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could simply be someone close to you who does do something to hurt your feelings, and it could be something a bit more trivial, like saying something that really hurts your feelings. It doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be them saying something that hurts your feelings that you end up thinking about for a long time. But doesn't necessarily mean that you end your connection with them. Just that they hurt you in a way that's really deep, and hard to heal from. You may still hang around with them. Just again, that hurt. Um, then you have December. So you have three cards for December. So you have the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Empress, which is really interesting. The High Priestess and the Empress, I believe, are sisters, and the Emperor and the Empress, a couple card there. So the High Priestess is for some people, this is more mystery where you're not supposed to know what will happen. But for most of you, this is more you know what's going to happen. Either that or you trusting your intuition more. you being able to feel the energy of the universe more, you being able to feel your own spirituality more, and really get into the depths of those sort of things. Since the High Priestess is secrets and mystery and things like that. There could be some mystery in someone's identity as well. Um, and then you also have the Emperor and the Empress. So the Emperor's leadership, leadership, taking control, pushing a project forward, planning, really being a boss basically. Like he has the chess pieces. He's sitting on like the Mars sort of thing. It's kind of covered. So yeah, I'm really confident. There's Aries energy there. So having confidence as well. So for some people, it's more about having confidence in your spirituality. You have the Empress as well, so creativity, being confident in your own skills and your own capabilities. You also have the Moon here as well. So I think there was the Moon in the Seven of Swords and in, was it another card? Well, I guess not. But yeah, there was the Moon in the Seven of Swords, which was in January. So the Moon coming up twice on full moon. So this is awareness as well. So being aware of yourself and other people. Really feeling the energy in the room. For some of you, it's also taking control of the energy in the room. I know Aries sometimes are able to take control of the energy in the room. So some of you may be embodying more an Aries quality. Some of you more Libra quality. This is a dual card, so opposite cards. But both energies being taken on. So masculine, feminine, Aries, Libra. Libras more Libras tend to be more by the sign considerate. What's that word? Like not wanting arguments, maybe a bit more peaceful. This is I'm talking by the sign. So a Libra person might be a bit different depending on their other placements in their house system and stuff like that. But by the sign on its own, a Libra would be a bit more considerate of other people's what other people think, other people like their own actions and how their actions affect other people, and very careful to keep the peace. Whereas Aries, again by the sciences, Aries will be a bit different depending on the person and the house placement and so on. By the sign, tend to be a bit more able to put forward their own, I guess you say, ideas and things, like put themselves forwards. They like God of War. That's Aries. So you can imagine like the fighting, martial arts, those sort of things. So embodying both energies, also taking care of yourself as well. I also read something that said about Aries and Libra being a good combo because they really balance each other out. Where Aries is more forward and Libra more reserved. Aries can push Libra to be more reserved, and Libra can help Aries to turn it down a bit from time to time. So balancing those two energies, and you have the High Priestess and the Empress. Again, another opposite sort of energy. One's more of a mystery, and one's more of like, I guess you could say, caring and like creativity and things like that. So interesting energy for December. Then you have for your romance oracle cards, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And you have calling in your soulmate over there, and you have the Page of Pentacles at the top of that deck over there. So that's studying, learning, and gaining more knowledge. And at the back of the deck, you do have Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Then here, you at the top of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles, so restrictions, Four of Cups, despair, and not seeing what you like, rejecting what's being offered to you. Then Five of Pentacles, so isolation and loneliness, and finally Temperance. So again, dueling, so two different energies, embodying two different energies and balancing all energies in general. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully this resonated. If you'd like to, you can like, share, comment, or subscribe.